If you've ever wondered how to move an overlay in CapCut, especially on the desktop version, this video is going to walk you through it step by step. Whether you want to animate a sticker, an image, text, or a video overlay, the process is actually pretty simple once you understand where the controls are. And by the end of this tutorial, you'll know how to place your overlay, move it across the screen, and create smooth motion using keyframes. Before we jump in, if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more CapCut tutorials, editing tips, and easy step-by-step guides just like this one. Alright, let's get into it. First, open CapCut Desktop and import all of your main media files into the media pool. This is where you keep everything you need for the edit, including your background footage, overlay clips, images, or any other assets you want to use. Once your files are imported, drag your main background video onto the primary track of your timeline. This is the base layer of your edit, and everything else will sit on top of it. Now take your overlay clip or image and drag it onto the timeline, placing it directly above the main video track. This is very important because overlays only appear on top when they're on a higher layer. If you accidentally place it beside the main clip instead of on top of it, it won't behave like an overlay. Once your overlay is on the timeline, click it in the preview window. From here, you can drag it around the screen, resize it, or adjust its scale using the position and size controls in the top right menu. This is the first step to getting your overlay exactly where you want it visually. You can make it smaller for a corner graphic, larger for a centered effect, or position it anywhere you want on the screen. Now, if you want the overlay to actually move during the video, you'll need to animate it using keyframes. This is the part that makes the overlay travel across the screen instead of staying in one place the whole time. To start, move your timeline playhead to the exact moment where you want the movement to begin. This is your starting point. Once you're there, select your overlay layer and click the keyframe icon, which looks like a diamond with a plus sign. After clicking it, you should see a small diamond appear on your clip, showing that your first keyframe has been added. This first keyframe locks in the starting position of your overlay. So if it's on the left side of the screen at this moment, CapCut remembers that as the beginning of the movement. Next, move your playhead forward to the point where you want the overlay to stop moving or reach a new position. This is your endpoint. With the playhead in the new spot, click and drag the overlay directly inside the preview window to wherever you want it to go. You can move it to the right side, lower on the screen, into a corner, or anywhere that fits your edit. CapCut will automatically create a second keyframe at that new position. That's what tells the software to animate the movement between the 2 points. When you play it back, the overlay will smoothly travel from the first keyframe to the second one. If you want even more control, you can keep going down the timeline and add additional positions. This lets you create more complex motion paths, like zigzag movements, bouncing animation, or a smooth custom path across the screen. Just keep adjusting the overlay location at different points in the timeline, and CapCut will keep building the animation for you. A helpful tip here is to zoom in on your timeline if you want more precision. That makes it easier to place your keyframes exactly where you need them, especially if your movement has to match music, voiceover, or another visual moment in your video. Also, if the overlay feels too fast or too slow, you can adjust the spacing between keyframes. The closer the keyframes are together, the faster the movement looks. The farther apart they are, the smoother and slower the motion becomes. So if you're trying to make your edit look clean and professional, timing is everything, and that's really all there is to it. Once you understand how overlays, keyframes, and position settings work together, you can move almost anything in CapCut with confidence. That means better edits, more dynamic videos, and way more creative freedom. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more CapCut tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.